the butter. Thank you.
What is my purpose?
You pass butter.
Oh my god.
Hi everyone, here's the tutorial for the Rick and Morty butter robot. So I designed these files on CAD and I've included the STL files in the Thingiverse link below. I usually just wash it with warm water and then I use a white primer to prime all the parts so that it's easier to paint later. Using black and white acrylic paint, I made a shade of gray and black that matches the cartoon's color, and I went over each piece with 2 coats of paint. Next up is the electronics, so you'll need a few parts for this. I have included the link for everything you need down below. The main components you'll need is a microcontroller, which I use an ESP32. You need a DF mini player for sound, a speaker, servo, motors, buck converter, and battery. Here's an image I drew of all the wiring, so you just have to follow this. The next step is to just solder all the wires to the board and other components as shown in the image. One thing to notice is to make sure you set the buck converter to an output of 5 volts. And here I'm just kind of connecting the motor driver to the ESP32 board as well. Once you have everything set up, you can just go ahead and test it with your laptop and a breadboard.
What is my purpose? What is my purpose? Oh my god.
So once you confirm that everything is working as you expected, you can start putting all the pieces together with the body, as well as soldering all the powers together and all the grounds together. Just be very careful, just because there's a lot of powers that's together and ground that's together, so you want to test it throughout the process as well. So here I'm just putting everything together. So the trick is to put in the motors first. It's going to feel a bit tough at first just because of how I made the STL model, but it all really fits perfectly. So you want to stick that in and then hot glue that in. One thing to notice is to make sure you know where your wires are, because some wires do need to come down from the top of the head and some wires go up from the body. So you just want to make sure. I think once you start building it, you'll kind of understand. Another part to pay attention to is the servo. So it should sit perfectly in the divot that I made in the STL file, but you still want to glue that in place. Thanks for sticking around, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Feel free to comment any questions you have below.